Christmas Eve started off innocently enough. I anchored Montana today and then headed up to Whitefish to spend the holiday with some friends. Around 3 o'clock, we all decided to go up and catch a couple end-of-the-day runs at Big Mountain. I'm a pretty good skier, so I thought that I could handle myself anywhere on the mountain, but I soon realized that I was wrong.
We started skiing and my friends veered off the Grey Wolf Run, under the rope and into the trees. I followed. A few minutes later, I lost sight of the group and decided to follow the tracks down the mountain, hoping to meet up with them. Within 15 minutes, I was lost and alone. Little did I know I was veering farther and farther off course and into a deep powder-filled gully. Around 3:45, I was stuck in chest-deep powder. I couldn't move. I tried taking off my skis, but I sunk. I tried to call for help on my cell phone, but I had no service. I was freezing cold, all alone and in the dark, and I was terrified. I curled up into a ball and dug a space in a tree well and did the only thing that I could think of. I started screaming for help. I watched the minutes turn into hours. I could hear people calling for me in the distance, but I didn't think that they could hear me. Every time a snowmobile came closer, I would stand and scream and shine the light of my cell phone, but time after time, the sound of the motor grew faint again. It's tough to describe what's going through your head at a time like that. It's kind of a mix of fear and helplessness. It was so much stress it made me sick. The thought of dying on a mountain on Christmas Eve was unbearable, but increasingly more realistic. Just after 8:30, help arrived. Ski patroller Dave Stevens skied to my rescue. I burst into tears, overcome with relief, but it would still be over 5 hours until I was out of the snow and off of the mountain. While we were waiting, one ski patrolman asked me what I was getting for Christmas. I turned and looked up at him and said, "This, I'm getting rescued."
I can't say enough how grateful I am to the men and women who were out there looking for me on Christmas Eve. If you're ever unfortunate enough to get lost at Big Mountain, I can honestly say you'll have the best of the best out there looking for you, and they won't give up. Reporting in Missoula, Casey Joyce for the News Channel.